and they're telling me I'm live now. So, starting the Friday afternoon, managers Q&A, questions and answers. So, this is everybody's opportunity to ask the manager directly. You can type in your question, and if I can answer it, I'll answer it now. And if I don't have the answer yet, we will get back to you as soon as possible. Um, I will remind everybody at the start of this that uh, the comments I can see in real time, live on my screen here. But afterwards, if they're you type in while on a replay, you're watching a replay and not live, I may or may not see the question. So that's why my email is on there, the manager at Ancient Oaks, aoaks.net. That's short for ancientoaks.net. That's the same address as our website. The aoaks.com is our website for the park. And I guess there's that on that. Like I said, you have a question later during the replay, it'd be better to send me an email or through Messenger to my account. If you send it to the Ancient Oaks account, the Facebook Business Suite is just a little bit clunky to get to. It used to be really smooth, but Facebook changed it, and takes time. It opens up new screens and windows, and it's not as easy to get to the Messenger as it is on your own personal page. Okay, that being said, I've got 5 people here so far, and welcome to everybody. I got the comment section open, and just welcome. We have everybody, or not everybody, but a lot of people have returned from their northern abodes this last week and today, and we got people coming in tonight and tomorrow over the weekend. And so, welcome. Glad you're here on this. And then here's a wet and rainy Friday. We haven't had a day like this in a long time, so kind of a wet day today. But welcome, and do remember that once you arrive here, or if you're in transit when you leave up north, and maybe even a few days before you leave, let us know that your address is going to be changed to here so we can get it changed in our system, because shortly we will be printing out first notice of the election. That'll be next week, and we'll be mailing it next week. By Friday, we'll be mailing the first notice of the annual meeting on January. There we go. Let me look on my January 12th, the annual meeting, second Wednesday in January. And we don't want to mail it to your northern address, then have to have it forwarded down here. So we want to change it. And then we also want to give you the opportunity to pick it up before we mail it out. Save the park a little bit in mailing cost. Okay. Getting a little bit over a sinus cold that got last weekend. My daughter got married off on last Sunday. Good time. Look at my page. You'll see some of the pictures we got there. And my beautiful baby girl got married off last Sunday. It was a good time. And but anyway, got a little bit wore out and came down a little bit of a sinus cold. Big news, the compactor that had been down for a month, we have it repaired. The cylinder was sent out for refurbishing, and they brought it back on Thursday, put it in, and it is working. And I'll go through some instructions on that. I did a little video. You guys can watch it. And to make sure that everybody understands, the open dumpster is supposed to be for heavy stuff like big furniture, lumber, items that are not squishable. If it can be squished, we want you to put it in the compactor. Now, there is some lighter furniture like I said, what the main thing is we don't want the dumpster taken up with volume of things. Now, like let's say one of those plastic chairs. If you throw that in the open dumpster, it's going to take up 10 cubic feet of area, where in plastic furniture will definitely be squished in the compactor, and it'll take up less than 6 inches of cubic space by the time the compactor uh, squishes it, as they say, compacts it. So anything that looks like it could be made smaller by the compactor, it should, if it can fit in the well, put it into the well of the compactor. It saves the dumpster from the open dumpster from overflowing, and leaves us room for like construction material that can't go into the compactor. Uh, and please remember, do not climb into the open dumpster. Absolutely do not climb into the compactor. That would be very dangerous. Never climb into the compactor. But the open dumpster, for safety reasons, liability reasons, we do not want you climbing into the open dumpster. If you can retrieve it without climbing in, go for it. Just don't put so much stuff under your trailer that when it comes time for your relatives to come clean it out after you've moved on, whichever way you've moved on, that they don't have to say, why did they collect that and put that under there? I guess I got the same thing. I'm starting to go through my house. I got too much stuff stacked up, and okay, we haven't used that in 10 years. It's time to go. Okay, another item for the park, especially as people are returning. Dogs, dog walks, and dog poop. Please do not walk your dogs on other people's property. If in walking from your property to the dog park, the dog does his business, make sure you have your bag with you. Anytime you leave your house with the dog, you should have your doggy bag with you to collect their business. Do not leave it on the road. Do not let it be in somebody else's yard. And don't leave it in the dog walk either. After the dogs do your business, which you are supposed to be in the dog walk with your dog while it's doing its business, so that you can see where it is. You cannot see it from your car, and I will be watching for that and writing up violations on people that do that. That's become too big of a problem to not just tell people about it. I will be watching for that, and that will be a violation that will be handed up to the board to fine people. They can fine people $100 per instance. That's not saying that it would be $100, but it can be up to $100, up to $1,000 total if it continues on. So just keep that in mind. And the other thing on the dog parks, we all have to learn how our dogs react with others and how other dogs may react with yours, and just be considerate, be aware. The main thing is just be aware. If you're in there and letting your dog enjoy the time, but somebody else needs to use it and they're not able to, just exit it for a little while with your dog so they can take care of their stuff and then go back to it. Just be kind, considerate, and do unto others what you'd like to have done unto you. And okay, I got at least one person. Sandy and Gary Sargent are with us here. I don't see if I can highlight that. Yep, there it is. There they are. All right. Okay. Next item that I was going to touch on. Pick up your dog. So on the pool. In case there's some new people here, and there's a lot of new people bought in, and some others, and I'm trying to remember exactly when we had it. I think it was last fall, but it might have been after that. Bob and Barb Christensen had taken care of the pool for many years and did a great job, and they did it 7 days a week. through a series of events, and pluses, they felt it was time that they needed to actually retire completely. We hired a pool service company to come in and take care of the pool for us. Unfortunately, them coming 3 days out of the week and just bing, bang, boom, and they were gone, we didn't really feel that our pool was being kept up to snuff. Chris, who has my old job as the maintenance supervisor, before, since I became the manager, he got his CPO like I had gotten my CPO, and we had been in between taking care of the pool, but mainly it was the service. But now he is taking care of the pool 5 days a week, and of course, because he lives here, he does see it on the weekends. He doesn't actually work on the weekends on his own time, but he is aware of it, and if anything happens, he can take care of it and be paid for it. So he's doing a great job on the pool, and the pool looks really nice. We've found some things to keep the tiles cleaner and everything else. But as a reminder, when you take your shower before you're into the pool, that outside shower that we have there, please remember when you're using that outside shower that there's no soap and no shampoo to be used there, because that water does not go through our sanitary system. It just drains into the lake, and we do not want to be putting soap directly into the lake. So please remember that. Also, I think I mentioned it last week. If you're going to put suntan lotion on, please take your shower, enjoy the pool, inside the pool, and then once you're done swimming and then want to sunbathe, then put your suntan lotion on so that you aren't entering the pool with suntan lotion, because that it's bad enough with the regular body oils, but with that extra oil into the pool, it makes it get dirty quicker and then unsanitary. So please remember that. It's on my list here. I'll probably mention it again. What we are calling, I believe, is the enhancement group that is working in coordination with the social committee. We have a social committee, but a lot of the people, and I think almost entirely everybody on the social committee, is not here during the summertime, and there's a fair amount of people. I think also, I believe Moo told me the other day that this summer was the highest ever for the amount of people that stayed full time during the summer. So anyway, they have they've done some events this summer, and also as far as enhancements, if you look at I'll mention again when I talk about the ladies, the clubhouse bathroom renovations, they bought some decorations for that. So not only is our bathroom renovated and it looks good as far as facilities, they've done a little bit of decorating to take it that extra step to be our 5-star resort. But anyway, we have a fundraiser that they're going to have a block party, a fundraiser. And let's see, it's going to be in the Ancient Oaks Clubhouse parking lot. You can also find this information on the Ancient Oaks Facebook page. There's also the two other pages that are by residents, the Ancient Oaks, the nice folks, and the world's nicest folks. Those two pages, I believe it is also posted there. Anyway, Ancient Oaks Clubhouse parking lot, potluck will be served from the clubhouse. It'll be Saturday, November 13th, from 2 to 5 p.m. Saturday, November 13th. So that is going to be next Saturday from 2 to 5 p.m. It'll be a potluck meal. Bring a dish of your choice. There'll be music, 50-50 drawing, cornhole tournament, $2 per person prize will be awarded to the winning team. Wine table available, donation. Coffee and lemonade will be provided. Water available for purchase for $1 per bottle. Why? For fun, fellowship and a money-making project for the enhancement group. Bring a covered dish to share, your own beverage of choice, and a lawn chair. Clubhouse chairs will be available for you. You will be responsible for putting them back away when finished. Come out and enjoy the day's entertainment and some fun and fellowship with your neighbors. Good way for the new folks to meet the ancient folks, and for the ancient folks to be able to greet the new ancient folks. So that'd be a good time. They also have created a Facebook page, and it's the AO Park Enhancement Group. I don't know if I can hold that up. You can see it. Focus in on it. Yep. AO Park Enhancement Group. So you go there and you'll be can keep then like the page or join the page. I believe I've gotten an invite there and become part of that. Okay, Dee Dee, let's see what that is. Okay. Need to know that frog poop can be very large. I find it on my carport every morning. Looks like dog poop, but is yes, we have. I believe it is actually toads. We have those buffalo toads and the cane toads leave very big droppings behind. I wish there was a way of easily getting rid of them. Maybe I'll look into. I have seen some people advertise traps for the toads, because I know one night I was here a little bit late, or came in late. I think I was checking on the lights, which I'll have to do again shortly. And it came around the corner of, say, it'd be big block 20 and along 18 there. The 18's along that inner canal of ours. And there must have been 100 toads in that area there, right by Chris's house. And excuse me, very large ones also. I forgot to put a cough drop in my mouth. Excuse me. You have to forgive me. I'm going to go ahead and get a cough drop. Okay. Next subject that I have. Okay, let's finish this one up. And it could look like dog poop, but it isn't. All right. Yep. Be aware of that. And then we have a new page just for enhancement Google. Yep, I think I mentioned that, and there it is again. So hopefully you've gotten the information to you and understand it, and you can go there. All right. And if you are watching this on the replay and in the comments, that'll be on Dee Dee's post there. You'll actually have the link. You'll be able to click on it and go there. All right. I'm going to bring up the recycle bin again. Now that the compactor is working, anything that, like I said, cardboard can go into the recycle bin if you flatten the box. Do not put boxes in there that have not been flattened. It takes up room, fills up the cardboard bin, and not able to get any more in there. So you're defeating the purpose of recycling cardboard if you put a unflattened box in there, because that takes up. You put it in a box that's like this and this. You see it on the screen. Kind of hard doing that. But you put that box in there unflattened, it takes up 50 times the space, 20 times the space as flattened boxes. And therefore, when that bin fills, which it usually does, you're not able to get any more in there, and then it ends up getting thrown out. So an unflattened box creates or stops other people from recycling their cardboard. So the cardboard box needs to be flattened if it goes into the recycle bin. In the recycle bin, and their requirements are that they only want plastic bottles or plastic jugs. No plastic bags, period. Do not put your bottles. If you put your bottles in plastic bags, empty them out of the plastic bags before they go into the recycle bin, because if they see that plastic bag, and went through the tickets the other day, they will charge us $80 because we have contaminated that load, and they have to sort it out and find that bag and take it out. Also, this kind of plastic stuff that food comes in, this lightweight plastic, that's not on the list. That is a contaminant now for the recycle. They do not want this. A lot of people, and I used to do it at home too, because I thought it was supposed to be recycled. But after going through the list and seeing what is contaminant, these containers, that lightweight containers that food comes in, you know, Publix, whatever, and Walmart and all that kind of stuff, this is not allowed. Please do not put these type of containers into the recycle bin. Please spread the word. It just seems that we have a sign. I mean, and this is maybe in general. Whenever you go to do anything, try to read the signs that are there. We have a sign. I don't have the picture on here. Chris keeps the sign right in front of the recycle bin that says no plastic bags. And yet I drive up to the recycle bin right there in front. You can see it because the bin was full. There's a plastic bag with this kind of stuff in it. It did have some actual plastic jugs in it, plastic bottles, but the plastic bag was there. And there's a sign saying no plastic bags. It just doesn't seem, you know, I've been aware, how do you say, had that problem myself. Sometimes I haven't read. Oops, I accidentally touched that as I went by. Been made aware that I didn't look at signs, didn't see the sign going into a door of a store or something like that. But please read the signs and be aware of that. The recycle is only cardboard, plastic bottles and jugs, no bags, no styrofoam, no glass. If we have aluminum cans, we have a separate bin for that, because then the employees take that in and they get a little bit of a change for that. So they take care of that on their own time. And there we go with that. Okay. The clubhouse bathrooms. Let's see. Oh, we got 20 people on. All right. Clubhouse bathrooms update. And don't remember if I went over it the last time completely when I was in there, but they have completed. The bathrooms are completed, and we have new sinks in both the men's and ladies' bathroom, and new hardware and on the men's side. And then I think, I don't remember, we did we made sure that the hardware was nice on both sides. The ladies' side, if it wasn't almost brand new, we did put some brand new faucets in so that it is up to date, modern. Also, on both sides of the ladies' bathroom, both sinks are also now wheelchair accessible. And the new stalls look really nice. They make the stalls are also larger than what they were before. And the stools, all the stools are handicap height in there, which makes it easier for getting in and out. Okay, Pat's asking which numbers. I'm going to say don't go by the numbers. I made a copy of it, and I think I posted it on our website, and I can do it again. Not our website, but also the Facebook page. They only want plastic bottles and jugs. Don't worry about looking for the numbers, because this will have a number on it, but they don't want it because that's said, they only want plastic bottles and jugs and the cardboard. The reason being, I read this a while back. Originally, a lot of our stuff was being our recyclables was going back to China. China was taking the recyclables and making stuff out of them. Well, they've gotten their nose in the knickers in a twist, and they're saying that the uh, recyclables coming from America are too dirty and they don't want them anymore. And so there isn't as much of a market for the recyclables as there has been. And so they're only wanting the ones that they can actually make money on or make, sell. And otherwise, if it goes to them, they have to pull it out and it's trash anyway. So don't worry about reading the numbers. They want bottles or jugs. So that means like your water bottle, your soda bottles, what you would actually say a bottle that you hold your liquid in, or the jugs, I guess that's in laundry detergent, anything, or milk jugs, then you would put into the recycle bin. And the other day, I think some people are already throwing jugs into the trailer. As far as I know, the committee hasn't asked for the jugs yet, and they're just going to have to be put over into the recycle or thrown into the compactor at the moment. So they didn't ask for the jugs for the luminaries. I'm really hoping that they'll go to a reusable luminary instead of doing the jug thing, because I think it's personally, I think it would look better, and they could be stored and be more convenient, because the sand and the cleaning out of them just is a lot of extra hassle. Well, back to the recycle bin. Not only because we'll get charged with the labor, the contamination fee, but because we're having the employees are having to stop and check that and pull out stuff. It's costing labor costs for us to do that. We're not getting other stuff that we'd rather be doing done if we're cleaning out non-recyclable material out of the recycle bin. My last item that I have for my list, if I don't have any other questions coming on, is if you haven't been to the office in a long time or over the summer, we are doing some remodeling, I guess you would call it. Tammy's office, she felt, was set up kind of unhandily and wanted to make it and better for herself and more convenient for people coming in. And also gives her a better line of sight to see me, because I need to see her when people are talking to me. I guess a lot of it, got the hearing aids, and a lot of you folks in here are in the same position I am, that you tend to don't realize it, but you do a lot of lip reading when somebody's talking to you. And if you're just hearing the voice, you don't understand her as much. And so where her desk is going to be set up, she has a good line of sight, and she can keep tabs on me and crack the whip. But anyway, her office has gone under some remodeling. The area, which we kind of call our little break room, we have a refrigerator and a microwave. We're revamping that a little bit. We're being careful, not spending a lot of money on it, doing it ourselves, so that Chris is very handy with stuff, and he's coming in here and kind of taking care of doing that for us. And then so some paint, just sprucing it up, making it look better, making it more convenient, instead of us grabbing used furniture that somebody's tossed out to make do for the office. We are making it so it's professional and that it's something that everybody can be proud of. So we're doing that. And then also, when the beginnings of this problem with COVID came on, we moved the office around, and we didn't completely take care of the wiring. And we did a little bit of that this morning. And once we get the connections all hooked up, then we'll be in the process of hiding that wiring, so it doesn't just look like a, unprofessional, this wire strung. That'll be all hidden and taken care of. So if you get a chance, come up, look around, and see what improvements we made, and you'll be proud of it. Let's see. No, that's pretty much it that I have on my list that is going to let everybody know about. Um, my manager's report for October, I posted it. It's on the website and also on the bulletin board at the clubhouse and in the two mail rooms and then on the glass case outside here. I think I already let everybody know about, I'll remind you that the 18th is a board meeting, November 18th at 2 o'clock. We'll have our first board meeting of the year, or members meeting, whatever you want to call it. We did give everybody 2 weeks notice on that type of meeting. A regular one like that, we really only a law required to give 48 hours notice. Some of the other meetings do require the 2-week notice ahead of time. The budget meeting, and let's see what other one. Budget meeting, and of course the election, but that requires actually a 60-day notice and a 30-day notice. And on that election, those candidates, in the 60-day notice, there will be the information about getting, if you're wanting to be a candidate for the board of directors, what you need to do. You have to have that in by December 4th. If you want to be on, be on the ballot for the elections for the board of directors, you have to have your resume in and your candidacy known to us by December 4th, so that on the December 14th, it's 10 days, the 30-day notice, by December 4th, we'll be printing up, or prior to that, we'll be printing up the ballots, that your name can be put on the ballots, your resume included along with the one-page resume included with the ballots, and that will need to be taken care of there. And so, okay, we still have 18 people. Is there anybody with any other questions? Any other thing that we need to, something burning your in the background, or burr under your saddle, or however you want to call it, that needs to be answered? Pop in and give, like I said, do it now, and then afterwards, the questions and the comments might not be followed up on because I don't see them. But remember, there's my email, manager@ancientoaks.net. We got anybody else? Okay, well, we got people starting to drop off, so I guess we're about done here. Oh, yeah, DD, well, you're welcome. I actually kind of enjoy doing it, and I'm glad that people like it, and it's a good way of people getting the information and getting the information straight from the source. If there's ever anything in the park that somebody says to you that you don't know about or have a question on, come directly to me or with this Friday Q&A, and you'll get the straight scoop from me. All right. Hello. Thank you for coming in, and my condolences to you. And you're welcome, Cheryl. And all right. Well, everybody have a good weekend. I believe the weather's supposed to clear up and be good weather for the weekend. Maybe all you northerners won't appreciate the cool jacket weather that we might have, but a lot of us Floridians that are here year-round are kind of look forward now to this we call light jacket weather, where we go home at the end of the day and our clothes are still dry. Summertime, that doesn't happen. All right. Thank you very much, everybody, for your patience and what you do to help make the park an enjoyable place to be in. And for us employees, we thank you for making this an enjoyable place to work. And just everybody take care, live long, and prosper. And we'll see you the next time.